Welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Right guys, I have accepted just a few liming contracts. I've driven over to a couple of the liming contracts. It's basically going to work out to be a bit of a big circle around the map. It's just going to help us a little bit of money over in this episode, a little bit extra money shall we say in this episode. Basically, as it stands now, we almost have enough money to pay the loan off. Obviously we're not going to pay all of the loan off. It is at the end of the day November. We do have quite a bit still left to do because I believe we've got our fields to fertilise. I've got some stuff to do anyway over on the farm, but yeah, these will just help us earn a little bit of money. There's no fertilising contracts, just to tide a little bit of money over winter, so I thought, well, I'll do some liming contracts. I do expect some fertilizing contracts to come up over winter. There usually is, but for now we'll just do a couple of liming contracts. It's relatively easy to do and it pays relatively well. We're also going to just complete them all like that. So yeah, that is probably the worst one to get to be honest. It was quite a drive to get all the way up here. We had to go through the top right farm, which was a bit of a nightmare. I always end up getting lost in this farm. Always do. Yeah, four or five liming contracts to do. I know there's not over many, to be fair. And apart from buying a little bit of lime, like I said, they're relatively really good income. And it'll help, like I said, just cover some costs. But yeah, if we can get this loan paid, I am absolutely looking forward to doing that because it is I want to get rid of it altogether now. If we don't have a loan to pay, we're not wasting £1,000 a month in interest. So as far as I'm concerned, we're £12,000 a year better off. That's exactly how I look at it. We do also, I think, have some eggs to go. We've got something to go and shift today. I'm sure there is. Did we do the eggs the other day? I don't know. I can't remember. I think we did. I've got to check everything. What it was is I'm a bit later going, you know, I nearly said going live then. I'm a bit later recording today, so I didn't get a chance to fully remember what I was doing. And if anyone's like, yeah, but Reaper, you were only on this map yesterday and you've already forgotten. Hey, up, there's a cow in the road. Yeah, that is pretty much me. Like I say, memory like a goldfish. I am like Dory from Finding Nemo. I literally forget everything. It's not a good way. It's not a good thing. It's far from it. But yeah, I literally forget everything. Right, field 4 is here. Like I say, it's a bit of a circle to go around and do these. So some of them are not massively big fields. Don't remember where the entrance to this field is. I see it. Yes, we did this one last. I think we fertilized this last year actually. Whoa, that was a big overspray. Right, let's get this one knocked out of the park because it's not going to take long to do at all. To be honest, none of these take long to do. That's why it's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. I know I said I'm going to do it all, but if I miss tiny little corners, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Like I say, it's going to be December very soon. Plus, this helps kill the rest of November. I think there's about 10 grand, £10,000 worth of liming contracts we're doing. Now, there was more, but there were really annoying fields to get to. I kind of just chose the ones that would make it, I don't want to say easy to do, but it's in a bit of a circle, you know. We can just go around the map and we can do certain ones. I don't want to be crossing and zigzagging around, you know, the map. I also put the spreader on the Deutschfahrer because the Deutschfahrer is our fastest tractor. It's not by much, 26 miles an hour, but it is our fastest tractor. Yeah, basically the idea is once this loan is paid off. Right, I found the gate to this field, but I'm not really sure how I get into it. I can't say I've ever been to 62 before, guys. Aha, there's a gate. Right, this field has 2 gates. There's one here and there's one down in that other corner. I'm quite glad I went this way though. This farm is very tight to get around. Oh. Yeah, like I said, this one for instance is not the biggest paying job in the world. I didn't want to time lapse them either because I knew they were going to be relatively quick to do. There we go. And after this, one more. Come on, make that corner. I know we can do it because we've done it to get in this field. Like I say, don't really come around here very often. Right, and now we have field 39, which is the furthest one away from the farm, and then we can just drive back. And then we can look at putting this into December, I believe. Like I say, I've just got to double check the car, make sure about the eggs, things like that. I'm sure we sold the eggs in the last episode though. So I mean, it was like, wow, you know, with how much money we made. I think we've also got to double check the wheat / barley situation as well. 39. Basically, over this road, follow this dirt track all the way down, or country lane, whatever the terminology you want to use. We've got to follow this track all the way down. 39 is at the bottom. And there we go. That is pretty much going to be 10 minutes done, and we've made an absolute bomb load of money. So I'm proper happy with it. There we go. % done already. Yeah, it was just to make some side money, help pay towards the loan. I'm hoping to pay the loan off in a month or 2. Now I do have a loan payment to pay. I do believe in December. It might even be November. I've forgotten like every other month. What it was is we missed that 1 month, and when we missed that 1 month, it kind of screwed me for remembering when loan payments were due. But I do try and make one every couple of months. I might be out with the month, but we either have to pay it this month or next. But if I can see to January, February time, I can hopefully then just pay it all off. Like I said, I've just got to keep some jobs rolling in order to be able to afford it. Right, so that is that done. 70% left. We do have to lime the grass fields on our farm. That was another reason why I did the liming contracts, because when we go back to the farm now, we've got 2 fields to lime, then we need to fertilise and blah 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 blah, and yeah, quite a bit to do. Oh, this track is awful. Yeah, I must admit, it was so nice yesterday in the episode just not having a time lapse. You know, I've mentioned this quite a few times. It's so nice having episodes where there's no time lapses, because when you do the seeding and you do the baling and you do the mowing and things like that, you end up just doing time lapses, because otherwise you'd end up, say, harvesting, for example, and it'd take like 10 episodes or something daft like that. So you do your time lapse so you can get quite a bit done in one episode. But when it comes to like liming and fertilizing and stuff like that, I just like to do it naturally, just whatever the time is, and it gives us a nice drive around the map. That way we're not just stuck on the farm the entire time. Question though, guys, how did everybody find the first like little trailer from Scroft for the new Court Farms map? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That map, from what we've seen up to now, looks absolutely amazing. Court Farms is looking absolutely amazing, and yeah, I can't wait for it to come out, to be honest. Yeah, I was watching Scott's video the other day, and yeah, that map is just absolutely fantastic from what we've seen anyway. I don't know if you're part of Oxygen David's Facebook group, but he does put a lot of images on his Facebook group. Yeah, it just looks absolutely fantastic. What is it with every single junction having a car crash today? Every junction has a car crash. Are we for real? And the queue of traffic's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I know there's a button to turn traffic off, but you shouldn't have to do it. Traffic system. That's probably one of the things I've not liked about this map from day one, actually. Is like the traffic on it. They take the corner really weirdly. They don't just take like a nice smooth corner, and it just looks awful. Other than that, it was the fact that it was completely grass, but you know, nothing you can do about that. That was just the way the map was designed, but that's why I did that video showing people how to change the grass contracts. But there we go. We have just made, well, quite a bit of money. I think we'll cash that out before we go and lime our contract. Now, I've still got the bales in the field, guys. Now, there's a reason I haven't moved these yet, and that reason is, one, I keep forgetting to move them. That's the honest reason. And two, they'll be ready at a different time, and because I didn't change the wrapper colour, I didn't want to get confused with the, what is it ones? You know, the silage builds we've already made, and then accidentally feed the cows grass, basically. That's my excuse, but no, the real reason is I just keep forgetting to move them. Alright, we've got over 2 pallets full of honey over there, guys. I'm looking forward to getting that honey sold, to be honest. There is quite a lot of it now. Yeah, I don't like doing, I'm not the biggest fan of doing lime on the grass fields because I just think it looks awful, but if we still have to fertilise, then that'll get rid of the lime texture. Obviously I know the lime texture's got to be white, but it just, okay, I must have done the fertilising. Did I do? See, I don't remember doing the fertilising. Goldfish brain. From now on, guys, right, I might just rebrand the channel as Dory. Dory brain, there we go. Something daft like that. That means it's going to go into next month looking white. Yeah, hopefully there's going to be possibly some fertilising contracts come up. Like I say, I want to just get all this liming done before we change into December. Well, I have to with this one because... No, I don't. No, Reaper, you've done it wrong. I didn't have to rush this field because in December there's no grass to cut. All the grass disappears. I completely forgot about that. There's no grass to cut in December. I could have just waited to do this. I could have also rolled the fields instead of using fertilizer. Oh, Reaper, you really need to pay attention. Right, and there we go. I did. Oh dear. I weren't even watching the tractor then. I was looking at the lime that I've just spread onto that other field next to us on the left. And completely messed that one up. Yeah, halfway through this episode, guys, and yeah, I've done a lot. We've already done a lot. As far as I'm concerned, we've done the majority of what I wanted to get done in this episode, which is nice because in the last episode we didn't get half as much done as I really wanted to. Now let's just have a look at these contracts. So there's 2.5. Wow. Well, we had 39,000 and we're now up to 48,700, and we're gonna make this. Let me just double check one last thing before we go. Wheat is not ready to sell yet. Barley is 369, not ready to sell yet. So let's make it 9 o'clock because 8 o'clock seems to be a little bit dark in winter. Come on. This should tip us over 50 grand, I think. Yep. Over 50 grand because of the... we're going to have to start looking at getting some lights on this farm, guys. Wow, £3,500 in... Huh. I'm going to say that had to be sugar beet or potato. There was no... Yeah, look, you see, there is... Why are the contracts disappearing? If you look, we've got lazy farmer for everything, but we're just not getting any fertilizing job. Let me just stand under here and double check the productions where it's warm. So we've got a little bit of wool left over there. No, it's not them ones. We've got to go down here. Mixed salad is out, that's almost out. French fries, there's not much left, so we'll deactivate that one as well. Let's have a look at the animals. The animals are plenty of food in there. We could do with a little bit. We could do with a little bit in there. Yeah, we could do with a couple of silage bales over in the cows, and maybe a little bit touch up on the straw scenario. There we go. I still haven't removed that texture from this map yet. That one there, from where the old bunker used to be. These silage bales are very heavy. Alright, let's get this in here. Yeah, slurry and manure, guys. Everyone who was commenting, helping me out with the issue why it wasn't working, I do massively appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it does turn out you've got to basically keep going over it if you want to get it. If you want to get it right, which I think is absolutely silly. Or you buy one with a sensor, which the mod one I was using the other day didn't have a sensor on, so I don't know if Pumps and Hoses DLC would make a difference. I don't own that. I've never really fancied it, to be honest. I've always argued that I don't do enough slurry work and manure work to justify buying that DLC, to be honest. I know it sounds daft, you know, but yeah, I've just never justified buying it, really. Right, my car is now in the way. I'm not going to get any straw with that in the way. Yeah, we need to get some lighting on this farm. I'm a little lost when it's dark, to be fair. Now I could do with putting some more slurry, some more silage in the cows, guys, but I think for now I've added 3 bales. That should be more than enough. I only do it every couple of days. I am definitely thinking of paying the loan off right now, just because we do have £50,000. I know it will leave us with £10,000 left in the bank, but we do have some fabric sale coming up soon. and I am looking forward to shifting that. That's it. It's just jobs around the yard today. It's not a lot when you do it this way, but at least I can get it in this way. And we've got a big pile of loose straw. We don't have to rent the mixer very often. Right, there we go. Right, so that's 4,000 litres in the straw. It'll do for now. I think we need to put like 20,000 litres or something daft in. And I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Not right now, anyway. Although, to be honest, I don't think there's much more I can do today. As in December, that's going to be the biggest issue. What are we dealing with animal-wise? Oh no, need five more lots of straw. Yeah, we're not gonna get 5,000. We're not gonna get 5 lots in now, but we will put one more in. Just try and make it a bit easier to get to the bales. You know, like that. That looks good. There we go. If we can do that, we can kind of get access to them bales again now. Yeah, we're going to have to buy a pickup, I think. We're going to have to buy a pickup because the straw is just a nightmare to have to rent a machine just to put it into here. Right, there we go. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at some lighting, guys, because this farm is very dark. Do kind of like that there. I like that there. Outside the farmhouse, what can we do outside the farmhouse? We'll put one of them. We could definitely put one of them there like that. That just brightens it up just a little bit. Right. I know it's wasting a little bit of money, but I feel like we need to have a little bit of lighting on the farm now. I'm just a little bit lost. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Quite like that. Looks alright, does that? Bit of lighting on the farm. I know daylight's coming as well, but still. Right, let's just have a little look in the market. Yeah, that tractor's going to be... Oh, hello, you look good. Wow, £8,000. Yeah, we've got no power, nothing for any of that. Let's have a look in here. How much does this cost to buy now? 40,400. It would only leave us £8,000, but that was the wrong menu I wanted anyway. We're gonna have a look at the. Right, so we do have some wheat we can sell. 387. Yeah, so we need to sell the wheat. And we can sell the wheat at the Ballysprings Inn. If we sell the wheat at the Ballysprings Inn, we can make just a little bit more than what it's actually worth. But I do need to get the trailer over here. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this trailer, guys. We bought this trailer because it was cheap. And it had quite a large capacity. But I know it's not really realistic for the capacity for the size trailer is. And I know that. It's just kind of serving a purpose at the moment. But I would like to get a new trailer. Right. We can put 11,000 litres in here. Now, technically, we have another 11,000 litres to shift. So we can look at shifting another 11,000 litres and making a little bit of money. There we go. I am expecting snow at some point, guys, and then I might go and earn myself a couple of £1,000 and do some snow ploughing. I might. I said I might. I never said I will. I said I might. But no, 11,000 litres, and it's going to be about £400. So obviously 11,000, divide that by 2. You know, just as a rough calculation. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. It's £5.5 grand. I'm expecting about £5 grand. Let's call it about 4,900 plus the what is it fee. Let's do that. Let's calculate it as that. Now, I don't think we're going to be in December for long, guys, because like I said, we've got nothing else to do in December. There's not really any contracts to do. There's not much at all to do. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this trailer, but it is serving a purpose at the moment. I feel like 11,000 litres of grain shouldn't fit in this tiny trailer. Maybe like 2,000 or 3,000 should fit in this trailer. Maybe 4 at a push, since it's got the little sides on. Yeah, we'll make a bit of money here. But whatever we make now, we can make again selling the next load. Now, I might sell the next load just off recording because I'd like to get rid of it now, but I'm about to run out of time, I think, for this episode. Although I don't mind having it over a couple of minutes. Like I say, I always do my best to try and keep them around about a 30-minute mark. I know we used to have a few quite over that mark, but yeah, I do try. Let's get this delivered to the pub. I said about 4.9, didn't I? Plus the what is it fee? Ooh, it wasn't even 4.9 including. Right, that was quite expensive. That was quite a bad price then. Yeah, my maths is my maths is proper off. I'll just re-tag that. We'll see. We'll go and get the rest of it. Now we won't get it all because I think there'll be like a couple of 100 litres left. But we'll save that couple of 100 litres for the chickens. The barley is used for the chickens. That's all that's going to ever be used for. Barley's is the worst price of the two to sell, so we keep the barley. Plus the barley yields better. So as far as I'm concerned, barley for the chickens, wheat can be sold. Away we go. Plus it seems at the moment we're only using about 1 trailer load of barley to feed the chickens as well. But I do like that. It kind of helps stretch the barley out over the year. I have noticed actually. And I know there's a Christmas tree spawn by the shop, but it's the first time I've noticed that Christmas tree spawn. Or the lights appear on it. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. If you have, let me know down below. I just want to know if I'm blind. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever noticed that. That Christmas tree in there. Yeah, we'll go and get another 11,000 litres of wheat. And we'll make another £4,500. This means we can afford to pay the loan, guys. £40,000 on the loan. We should have roughly £59,000 in the bank. We are going to pay the loan off today. We are not going to get another loan unless absolutely necessary. I think we can make the farm bigger, quicker, without a loan. Now, I know technically I could go and get a £90,000 loan and buy 3 new fields, but then we have to pay the loan back. We've got to keep on top of it, and no, if we can go loanless, I would prefer that. Loanless is better. Yeah, we're going to have about 700 litres of wheat left in here. So we'll keep the 700 litres of wheat. If we don't use it by next sell time, we'll sell it with the next lot of wheat we make. If we need it for the chickens, we've got an extra 700 litres for the chickens. That's kind of how I see it at the moment. If we can just get rid of this last 11,000 litres, we'll pay the loan off at the end of this episode. I think that is going to be a fantastic... I know it's going to be fantastic. We've got the fabric to sell in February. We've got no contracts to do in December. We've probably got next to nothing to do again in January, sorry. So I think that what we'll do is we'll build the potatoes up as well in the production as well. So I'll probably turn that off as well. That'll save on a production fee over the next couple of days. I do have a little bit of wool I need to take up to the spinnery. I want to keep the spinnery ticking over because of how long it takes to get 5,000 litres of wool. It takes a long time. I'm hoping to be able to go to the spinnery to sell the fabric and have 2 pallets to sell. If I can have 2 pallets in February to sell, oh, that I believe that is pretty much going to be a new field with that on its own. Like I say, the wool we can keep till the best time to sell. It would be nice to get rid of it and keep money ticking over, but the money we can get from the wool, not from the wool, from the fabric, we're better off keeping the fabric until the best price. It doesn't go off. It's not like food, you know. It's not like the like the eggs and everything else. Right, we are just down here, and this is gonna get this sold. Just walking in the crossing like that, I didn't have enough time to stop. Brakes on this massive Ferguson are shocking. Yeah, it's nice to have the majority of items repaired. Well, you've got to think, we've repaired a lot of items over the last couple of episodes as well as earning the money we've got in the bank. This is what I'm talking about now. I know we're in year 3, and it's taken a long time to get to year 3 financially, but we're going to be debt free. We're going to have a farm. We're going to, yeah. I can either pay the tractor off or the loan, and I would rather pay the loan off. The loan actually costs us money every episode. There we go, £58,288. Like I said, £58,000, guys. Where is the financial tab? Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loan payments. We've still got £18,000 in the bank. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. Yeah, look, the liming contracts that are coming up, but they're glitching straight out because it's wrong time of year now. Which is fine. We've done as much as we possibly can. I'm just gonna go and visit the spinnery. We're at 2,200 litres. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect to get that. Right, that's finished and that's finished. Yep, so that's all done there. We've just got that little bit to sell in the next episode. So what I'll probably do is I'll drive the car up there. I'll get the car loaded for the next episode, and before we do that, we will just double check the price of honey this month. Yeah, 700 litres, that's fine. I'm good with that. I can never find honey on this list. Honey is 1107. Wow, that is not far off, guys. That is not far off. I think we load the honey up for the next episode. I really do. I think we load it up, put it on the trailer, and we get ready to take it next month, because I'm probably going to skip the rest of December. We're not necessarily needing to be in December now. The rest of this, there's nothing to do. There is literally nothing to do now in December, so I don't see the point in being here anymore. But yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, you know, hit that like button. I would massively appreciate it to everybody who does hit the like button. As you always know, guys, I try and like everyone's comment, but I try and reply to everybody's comment. But obviously, if there's a comment I don't really know what I can put a comment to, I always at least hit that little love button just to, you know, just to appreciate your comment, and I do massively appreciate that. We are still trying to hit our 1,000 follower goal, or subscriber goal, whatever you want to call it on YouTube. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. If you've enjoyed the episodes and you don't already subscribe, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And we should be back on Ballysprings tomorrow. It should be the final episode tomorrow of the week, because I am looking at maybe something else. Maybe, it is a maybe. But until the next episode, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.